Opinions.
Pretty damn good.
You like pico more than queso, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's up guys, it's VJ. We're gonna make a how-to video on how to make queso and pico de gallo. This right here is my friend Cameron. Let's get started.
Alright, step one, we need to get our ingredients together. We had flour, cayenne pepper, milk, American cheese, pepper jack cheese, cheddar cheese, unsalted butter, tortillas, a lime, onion, tomatoes, some peppers, cilantro, and vegetable oil. Moving on! We decided to get all the annoying stuff out of the way first, so we decided to cut up all our vegetables and ingredients that needed to be cut up before we did anything. Please pardon our absolutely awful cutting skills. We are both terrible at that. We've tried so hard, we don't know what to do. Next up, we had to make the tortilla chips. Fry your own tortilla chips. Trust me, it makes a difference. 4 cuts across each tortilla should make 8 even pieces, and you pretty much do that for every tortilla you have.
Fry the chips. See how the chips are kind of expanded? Make sure you press them down so that you don't come out with a really poopy chip. It makes a difference. Quick thing to point out, you need to make sure you maintain 350 degrees, otherwise you're gonna get chips that kind of look like this. They're kind of light. You may not notice it right now in the video, but it's a little bright compared to these per se. These are more brown and that's what you want. Would you say that's healthy?
Not even remotely. Healthy for the soul.
Alright, while the chips are frying, we're free to do something else, so let's do the pico de gallo. Super easy. You get a bowl, you put your tomatoes, your onions, your jalapenos, some cilantro. Don't use all that cilantro, that's a lot of cilantro. Everything was eyeballed here. And then you get a lime or 2 and squeeze it over the whole thing. You get a spoon and you mix it up. Boom, you're done with your pico de gallo.
Stop eating, we're not done.
Huh?
Now we're gonna make the base of the queso. That involves peppers, onions, and later on it's gonna be butter, milk, and some flour.
Okay, pay attention because now it gets a little bit tricky. You get 2 pans. In one pan you get some oil and a handful of onions and a handful of peppers. You do not have to use all your peppers and onions. We definitely did not. While we wait for the peppers and onions to cook in the first pan, we gotta get the second pan and put some butter in it. You wait for the butter to melt. Afterwards you put the flour. We used about 2 tablespoons. You can use less if you want. And we mix that together. After that, we took some milk and we slowly poured it into that flour butter mixture so it doesn't clump up too bad. And you mix that for a little bit until it gets a little bit pasty. You take that paste and you pour it into the onion pepper mixture. Now what you have is called a roux, which is a foundation in which you melt the cheese on. We're adding the cheese to the roux. You need to make sure you only add a little bit of cheese at a time when you mix it, because if you add all the cheese at once, it'll become a really clumpy, inconsistent queso, and no one wants that. So you take your blocks of cheese, shred a little bit, mix, and you repeat until you use the amount of cheese you're happy with. Once you're happy with the amount of cheese you have in your mixture, you mix it up pretty evenly and you take some cayenne powder. I know I didn't mention it before, but if you have some garlic paste or like garlic seasoning, you take a little bit of that with the cayenne pepper and you sprinkle it on and mix it together. As you can see, the queso is pretty much done. You can do something I did, which is put guac on it, or you can go crazy and put some hot sauce or chorizo on it. It's up to you, it's your queso. And based on the number of chips you have, this should be perfect for like 4 to 5 people, or you can do what Cameron and I did and just split it between 2. It's up to you.
If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications on when I post a new video.